know it's been a long time since I've done anything RC related, but it's how life throws it at you sometimes. Sometimes you get to it, sometimes you don't. And it's being a hobby of mine, sometimes I got to put it off to the side. But I don't know if you can see over here, and back there, it's raining out. I just got one of the RCs back. I know it's not much, but at least it's something. And what made me want to do this particular RC car, everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I mean anywhere that's social media that you can watch RCs, YouTube, it seems like a lot of people are getting into crawlers more so than anything else. I think it has a lot to do with the weather around, the world right now. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's kind of in between. You get some cold days, some hot days, some snowy days, some rainy days. I mean, here in where I'm at in Ohio, it's 60 degrees right now and raining. I think in 3 days they're calling for snow. So I mean, I get it. But so I got the TRX4 back. It's completely stock. I put the stock motor, stock ESC, stock tires, stock body, stock battery, stock everything on it. So it's 100% stock. I ended up sending that Fusion, or that Hobby Wing Fusion, whatever they call that, 2-in-1 ESC motor combo. The brushless setup, by the way, it was awesome when it worked, but after about an hour of playing with it, and I took it through some water. Now, the video, if I remember, I'll put it right here. It didn't get very deep in the water at all. Maybe just up to the bottom of the differentials with the portal, so I know it splashed, but it ended up frying it, so I just went back to the stock setup. I got a technical difficulty. It just shut off. Doesn't want to move. I really didn't even get in it, hardly any water. I mean, maybe up to the top of the tire, but not too bad. Yeah, it's wet, but it's not drenched. So we're gonna let it sit out and dry and see if it keeps going. If not, well, I guess Hobby Wing's not waterproof. I'll keep you updated. I played with it for about, 15-20 minutes through a trailer on it. It pulls pretty decent. It's not as good as the brushless setup. But I think with this one, because I don't remember if I ever did a 100% stock review on it, just running it around, having some fun with it, maybe throw a different set of tires on. I got those Mickey Thompson tires I want to throw on there, see if that makes any difference. I got a brand new body for it, so the old one's pretty beat up. But other than that, it runs good, so I'm going to take it out and crawl some things and see how good I am, or how bad I am, I should say. I'm not very good at this stuff. And then when I get to that point, I'll swap tires and see if it's any different. Just having some fun. Like I said, guys, sorry it took so long to get back on here. I just had some things going on. This vehicle I'm in right now is a different vehicle. I tore the engine apart and played with it, and same thing as an RC. Nothing I have is stock. Nothing. Everything I gotta modify. That's just who I am. I gotta have fun with it. Sometimes it's for the worse, sometimes it's for the better. With my RCs, it's actually been mostly for the worst. I mean, they go fast, or they do good, or they're more powerful, or whatever. But just like modifying a car, anytime you make a modification, you got to fix the next weakest point, or it's going to break at that point, right? So with the TRX4, nothing really broke, even though I put a brushless system in it that was way more powerful than what it is now, other than the motor itself. So that kind of impressed me. With the ARMA stuff, the Limitless, I mean, I put in a massive 8S system in it. Ended up breaking a lot of things, but we fixed it, put it back, kept doing that stuff. The X-Max, same thing. Kept breaking things. The more power I'd put in it, or the faster I'd make it go, or the higher it would jump, I'd break something. So that's expected. But again, those RCs are still broken. I have no intentions of fixing the X-Max or the Vortex. I'm trying to think what else I got that's sitting. I mean, all of them are sitting, but the X-Max hit salt water. It's locked up. It would cost more money to fix it than just to go buy a new one. So I mean, motor, ESC, any moving part, drive shafts, bearings, differentials, no, I'm not even messing with it. I might sell it on Facebook Marketplace for some parts. I don't know. Literally nothing in it is good except for the tires. Those are brand new tires, so I'll probably keep the tires. The Vortex, same situation. It met its fate in salt water. The Rustler still moves. It just has one locked up differential, so that one I might fix. But the Vortex, again, same treatment, motor, ESC, bearings, differentials, everything. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get to some crawling, and hopefully you guys like it and enjoy it, and hopefully some of you new guys that keep subscribing to me and I haven't put anything, enjoy what I'm doing. Sorry it took so long again, so I hope you enjoy. Alright, like I said, I told you I was going to come out and play a little bit with these. So this thing here, I haven't had out in a long time, but I just found the charger for it. So this is 4-wheel steer, 4-wheel drive. They call it a crawler. You know, it's slow, like it's supposed to be a crawler, but let me see if I can do this one-handed. So you got the front, you got the rear like this, and then you've got the crab walk, and then it has rear steer only, and it's all just a mode selector right here. And it's actually a pretty cool truck. The tires do hold it back a lot. So we're going to play with it over here in the sand and maybe on the rocks a little bit. But I brought the TRX4 out. Like I said, that body is beat. And then the SCX24, you know, just out here having some fun. There's a ton of mud over there. I don't know that we're going to get into it because I don't really feel like washing them off today. But we're going to have some fun. Alright, for instance, that yellow Jeep, the SCX24, that's not a stock SCX24. It's got extended axles, it's got brass weights. Well, here, let's just take a look at it. So we got brass up in here, the knuckles, the wheel weights, differential cover, more weights, and it's been extended a lot. This thing is heavy. But for instance, this little slope here in the sand, I can't tell if you can see on camera, it's not very steep at all. But the HPX Devastator, here, let's take a look. Now this is 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steer. It doesn't really go. Now if you watch the Jeep, it'll go right up. Well, actually it surprised me. Okay then. But it's digging, it's still going. Alright, here we're on some rocks, just a little bit of sand, but this is where this one does really good if again, 7 years old, if he actually crawls it up there and doesn't just, you know, go full out, but it'll do really good because of the weight. Go ahead. Once it hits that loose stuff, it has a hard time, but rocks, gravel, all sorts of stuff, it does pretty good. Now the HPX Devastator, it doesn't do bad because it's got that 4-wheel steer. I can walk it around pretty much everything. Now the only reason it's going to get stuck is the axle clearance, but you can use that rear steer to get it up there. But again, it's in that loose stuff, it's not going to go. But I swear, I think if I put these tires on this truck, I think it would do amazing because of the 4-wheel steer. But see, that thing just keeps digging and it's inching its way up there. It's slow, but it'll get it. Unlike this one here, it's just once it's spinning, it's digging, but it's not really going anywhere because it's those tires. Alright, again, this thing is bone stock. I put the original motor, ESC, 3-cell LiPo, Traxxas battery. The only thing different is it's got a light bar on top, and I put a hitch on it, which actually hinders it because of the departure angle. And I took the front bumper off to help the approach angle. But with a 27-turn motor, it's actually a lot faster than what I remember it. And you know, it's got the portal axles. Everybody knows about the TRX4. It's awesome. I love it. So we're going to go play over here. And again, there's no comparison because I don't have anything to compare it to. But One thing I don't have to worry about is taking it through the water like I did with that Fusion system. It kind of worried me. Oh yeah, just for size comparison, that's the Devastator. By the way, that is almost the same price as the SCX24 out of the box. I think it's maybe $15 cheaper. No, I mean, if you already have one and you're just curious, yeah, sure, it's worth it. But if you don't have one, you're trying to pick, I would pick the SCX24 over that Devastator any day. It is cool that it has four-wheel steer there. That's what makes it cool. If it didn't have four-wheel steer, it would not be worth it. But we're talking about the TRX4. Let's go play. I'm gonna try to do this one-handed, but sorry for the poor quality on the video. I don't have my normal helpers, but anyway, we're gonna try to crawl this little ravine here and see how it does. I mean, let's be honest, it takes almost no effort for a TRX4 to get up here until it gets up to these twigs. And then it's gonna take a little finessing. All right. But I mean, right up and over, it's not gonna make that, but if I had enough weight on the front, it would make it. But you get what I'm saying. For a stock truck, it's incredible how capable this thing is. All right, let's take a look. We got a little ledge here. Let's see if it can make it up there. I mean, in scale, that's a massive ledge. That's huge. And it just crawls right up there, flexes it out. So that's about the maximum flex I've put on it. And like I said, you can see where that hitch is the hindering factor. I mean, it's touching right there. If it wasn't there, it'd have a lot more departure angle. But, you know, it is what it is. But look at that. It right up it. Now, I'm sure there's better out there, but at that price point, let's be serious. There's not much more better. All right, so we're gonna let them run that yellow one up this big old hill. We're gonna take this blue one, run it up the hill too. Why not? I mean, it's no struggle for it to get up there, but it is fun. I mean, it's a massive hill. Like I said, I'm trying to do this with one hand, so I'm gonna make mistakes, but man, it's just so much fun to play with these. It's been so long. I'm gonna run it through the mud. And these things are just a ton of fun. They really are. He said that wasn't so easy. Did it make it? Did it make it up there?
Yes.
Well, then it was easy, right?
Yes.
All right. That is one thing that is not cool about it. This, like I said, it's stock. It has no weights on it. It's not widened. Nothing. No lift kits. No nothing. You take a fast turn, it rolls. But it's not meant to go fast, so that's okay with me.